It's that time of year, early spring, when the HOA starts sending letters for all of us to start getting our yards in shape. So not only is that the grass, but also trimming the trees. Now keep in mind, different HOAs have different parameters to abide by. So along the street area, generally the tree canopy needs to be 12 to 14 feet tall, and that's to allow for the large trucks to come through, or RVs, so it doesn't damage the trucks. So you can see these limbs need to be trimmed. This is a great example of how this is nice and high. Now over the sidewalks, it's not as high, but there is a height requirement, and typically that's about 9 feet. And you can see here along the sidewalk, these branches have been trimmed here. But I just want to encourage everyone to trim the branches the right way, because that will save you work in the future, and it will help the community look really sharp. So look at this, for instance. These branches have been cut off as stubs, like halfway out, when in fact this is going to produce, right where this stub ends here, or this one ends here, that's going to produce an explosion of new growth and shoots directly from that spot, and is going to fill up and look very, very overgrown and cluttered. So instead of cutting the branches halfway, you should bring that entire branch and cut it right along the base of the trunk. That's what's happened here. This was a branch that was cut years back, and now that's grown in and filled in. But the way that this has been cut, with this stub, and this stub, next year that's going to be a big explosion of shoots, and just, it's not going to solve the problem. That's just a temporary fix. So it should be cut here and here, and that canopy should be raised even higher. So a couple little tips like this, if you're doing it yourself, it will help. Here's another example I'll just share with you really quick, because this also keeps the trees healthy, is where you have a lot of overlapping main trunks growing, you could probably thin out half of these main trunks, because it's just the tree is competing with itself. It's just too many. So if you just thin out half of those, it'll allow more sunlight for the grass, St. Augustine grass, and then it's less leaves for you to rake each season as well. All right, there you go. Hope that helps.